up, people? It's your boy Usman back again with another bloody video, and you can tell my voice is a lot better now. We just flipping beating Burnley 2-0. You know, they're talking about how Burnley's record is a fantastic at home. It's better than United's at home, but guess what? We've come to flipping turf mode. We've absolutely slapped you. So whose flipping record is sick now, you pieces of flipping shit? You know, let's talk about the game first things first. Let's talk about the flipping lineup, you know. Mad thing, I bought 3 Man United players on my fantasy football. Rashford, Mkhitaryan and Valencia, and guess what? They're all on the flipping bench, but that was a waste of time. Or they are flipping, no, I didn't play anything right. But you know, fairly solid team performance. I thought he was going to play Ashley Young. He played him at right back instead of Usmaantalksunited. You know, I was fairly happy with the rotation of the squad. You know, like I said, Rashford and Mkhitaryan probably rested for that Man City game. And it's probably better that they did get rested because the flipping were knackered at the end of that game. And it's a good opportunity for them to come in, fresh legs on that Thursday game and flipping capitalise. But the guys that played for us were absolutely fantastic, especially in the first half. You know, shades of all United, moving the ball quickly. You know, it looked like some of the players had a point to prove, and they definitely proved that. Darmian was fantastic, Bailey was fantastic, Young, who doesn't get enough credit in where flipping he plays, he was fantastic, and that man Blaine, who I said in the preview is very underrated in centre back, he was solid as always. And you know, De Gea does what De Gea does best, doesn't need to touch the ball in this game because our defence was solid. But yeah, as we move into the midfield, I've been giving Fellaini stick left, right, centre, but that man was sublime today. Man was like flipping fucking shielding the defence. No, but CC Fellaini was very good today. I'm going to just give credit to Jose Mourinho where it's due. He set us up very, you know, well defensively. He didn't look like they were going to score at any point during the game, but going forward, we were absolutely amazing. They put Martial down the middle, with Lingard on the right and flipping Rooney on the left. And Martial, I said in my preview, he needs a goal. He really needs to step up. It's his opportunity now to grab this opportunity with both hands and flipping do something at Old Trafford. Well, at United, should I say, because it was that fucking turf more, wasn't it? But I do something for United in the blue United shirt. Show what he did last season. He was absolutely fantastic. And that goal was beautiful, reminiscent of United old days, counter-attacking with pace. They had flipping no chance. Man picked up in his own half, ran about 70 yards, played the ball to the man on the right wing. I don't know if it's Ashley Young or Lingard. I don't have a flipping clue. He plays the ball to flipping Martial. He takes a touch and he pokes it home with his left foot. Honest to God, I was absolutely buzzing because I thought, you know, we've been missing chances left, right, centre. That was clinical. That was United of old, you know, just flipping devastating on the counter-attack. It was a beautiful goal to witness, you know, especially for Martial. Very happy for him. Hopefully he gives him a bit of a boost of confidence, and it looked like it did because he was absolutely phenomenal throughout the whole game. And the flipping second goal comes from Martial and Pogba. That French flipping connection, Ginessa flipping quad. They were absolutely fantastic. Pogba again was absolutely brilliant in this game. I didn't actually mention him there. He was fantastic in this game. His hold-up play and the way he was battling in the middle of the pot. Yes, I know it's against Burnley and we can't get carried away whatsoever. But like I said, they've been a very tough opposition for even the other big teams in the Premier League to go there and actually do something against them at their ground. But you know, very good performance from Pogba. Herrera, do I really say about Herrera? He's always solid. You know, overall very solid performance, very professional performance in the first half. Obviously we got the second goal. That man flipping was against the goal. Pogba with the flipping fantastic hold up play. He plays it through to bloody Martial. He does a flip. He does his fucking thing. He shoots, and I don't even know how Rooney gets on the end of it. Some very acute dodgy angle, and he pokes it in, and that celebration just said it all. You know, just the relief on the man's face. You know he's not flipping been fucking wanting to be set on the sidelines. He comes back and gets the goal again. Like I said in my preview as well, it's a perfect opportunity for Rooney to go out on a high. We all know Rooney's leaving this summer. Yes, I know it's not confirmed, but you know, you don't need to be fucking alligator, whatever BS guy or DeMartia to flip and predict that Rooney's leaving. It's pretty much nailed on sort of thing. So it'd be fantastic if Rooney can lead us to a couple of flipping trophies. You know, the Europa League's the only thing we could win now. I'd love to see Rooney lift that at the end of the season and potentially, you know, contribute with a couple of goals. You know, he's just basically setting another record. He's just setting a couple of more goals up for flipping Rashford to beat, because you know Rashford's gonna beat his record. So Rashford probably just sat there and said, "Shit, man, I need another goal to catch up to Wayne Rooney." But no, honestly, seriously, I'm very happy for Wayne Rooney. Like I said, he's had a lot of criticism this season, and rightly so for his performances. But he's a United legend. I want to see him go out on a high. You know, I don't want to see what happened to Steven Gerrard and he goes out on a flipping whimper. But no, seriously, fantastic first half performance. Second half, it was more to do with seeing the game out, making sure we don't concede, like we didn't against Middlesbrough. Yes, I said what against Middlesbrough. We did offer a threat going forward after, for some reason, we parked the bus against Middlesbrough and allowed them to obviously increase the pressure against us. This time we didn't really do that. We had that constant threat throughout the whole game. You know, it looked like we were going to score on the counter. I thought Marseille might get another goal. You know, Pogba looked dangerous as well on the break. I don't know. I didn't really know what happened, you know, to be honest. The players just look up for it. And at the end of the day, they didn't look like they were tired. They looked like they had something to prove, like I said, to Jose Mourinho. Some of those players have been heavily criticised from Jose and the fans, and they really did step up today. I did say in my preview, it might be a similar situation to what happened against Middlesbrough, and hopefully the players will obviously do the thing. You know, every player that's on the pitch who's playing for Man United and he's in the United shirt should be good enough to beat Burnley. And that's flipping exactly what happened today. Fucking come on, United. But no, seriously, just a couple of things I want to mention. You know, I have recorded this game a bit later on deliberately because I want to see what happened with Liverpool. And in case you don't flipping know when this video comes out, Liverpool have fucking lost 2-1 to Benteke. No, fucking Benteke. Come on. Klopp bloody sold him because he said he's a flop. Man comes back and fucking bangs in the brace. I love you, Benteke. If you ever watch this video, I don't think you will, but you know, fucking Benteke with the brace. Where are you, Liverpool fans? You watch these videos, don't you? You chat shit about how we below you. We're on your flipping heels. I have said on numerous occasions that we're not going to get top 4. It's not in our hands. We've got too many hard fixtures. But Liverpool have just opened the door and thought, no, what, fuck it, give them another opportunity. Give them another chance. Come on, boys. Come sit down next to us. We're 1 point behind Man City, going into the Manchester derby. We're flipping 3 points behind Liverpool with 2 games in hand. Yes, flipping 2 games in hand. I know one of them was against Man City, but if we not somehow, you just seen them lose to Arsenal as well. If we flipping beat Man City on the Thursday, not only do we overtake Man City, we're going to be level on points with flipping Liverpool, and that would be absolutely amazing given how, you know, last couple of weeks it looked like we were going to get top 4. Yes, I'm not getting carried away whatsoever. It's a very long way to go. We've got so many hard fixtures, and that's why still I'm very reserved regarding our top 4 hopes, because, you know, we've still got Spurs, Arsenal, you know, and Man City to play, obviously. We've got a lot of hard fixtures, most of which are away from home. So, like I say, got to take one game at a time. Jose said in his post-match press conference, he's more targeting the Europa League. He said something like about 30% of winning it. I don't know how he's worked that out. It should be 25%. But apparently got 30% chance of winning the Europa League. Whatever he's on about. He's chatting shit. He's just playing mind games. I don't think he's going to disregard the Premier League. He's not stupid like that, surely. But yeah, just regarding Jose Mourinho in general, you know, he deserves massive credit for this performance. It was very solid from our lads. Professional performance throughout the entire game. I was very happy with the way we saw the game out in the second half. Like I said, we didn't make the same mistakes that we've done against some of the other teams and allow them to, you know, increase the pressure, increase momentum in that second half. And obviously, we didn't invite them onto ourselves this time. We kind of gave them a ball, but at the same time, they didn't have no opportunities whatsoever. I don't know if De Gea made a save, if I can't remember De Gea making a save at all. You know, it was a fantastic performance, you know, very professional performance. Standard away win. You know, back in the Fergie days, we used to win these things all the time. But like I said, very happy with the performance. Liverpool dropped points as well. It gives us an opportunity to go to the flipping empty had shithole and, you know, get into the top 4 and hopefully kick on from there. But like I said, it's one game at a time. Mkhitaryan and Rashford did come on very late on, and also Carrick came on for Pogba. I'm not really sure what's happened with Pogba. Hopefully it's not a serious injury. Don't really know. I've not heard much about that. And also Bay kind of looked like he was in trouble a bit. Again, really hope we don't have any more injuries. We've already flipping lost Zlatan and Rojo. The last thing we need is to lose anyone else, especially Bay, because he's the only sort of recognised centre-back currently playing. Yes, I know I said Blind can do a job there, but he's not recognised centre-back, is he? Let's be honest. But that other side, let's go into the flipping player ratings. First things first, De Gea's done nothing. I'm just going to give him 6.5 because it's fucking De Gea and I love him. Right back, Ashley Young. I personally think he's very underappreciated from United fans. People just slag him off for no reason. I think he's a good squad player and I personally would keep him. I don't see why you sell someone like that who will do a job for you at any flipping given position, especially in games like this. Anyways, yeah, Ashley Young 7, very solid. Bay for me was absolute tank today. I'm going to give him an 8. Daily Blind didn't really put a foot wrong. I'm going to give him a 7. Darwin again didn't really put a foot wrong. I'm going to give him a 7. Moving on to midfield, Fellaini was phenomenal, like I've already mentioned. Going to give him an 8. The way he shielded that back four was flipping beautiful. And yes, I'm not criticising Fellaini for once in my life. He was absolutely amazing. And Janelle, if you're watching this, don't chat shit. Yeah, it was a one-off game. Herrera, he does what Herrera does best. 7.5. Pogba for me again was fantastic. Yes, I know it's against lesser opposition, and he needs to really do this against Man City to, you know, shut up some of his critics. I'm going to give him an 8 as well. I thought he was absolutely absolutely phenomenal. All the battles he was winning in the middle of the park was setting us off to every attack. You know, it was just fucking beautiful watching Pogba do what he does best. He was getting the ball and he was shooting as well. He actually hit a couple on target, decent strikes. Probably could have got a goal as well. Moving on to the right wing, Lingard, I don't think he was amazing, but then again, he had a decent game. He did his job. I'm going to give him a 6.5. Martial, clearly the man of the match. He was the man of the match as well for Sky. I'm going to give him an 8.5. Possibly a 9. I think 8.5 is a bit harsh, but I'm just going to stick to 8.5. I also think he's got a lot more to give. Obviously, we saw what he could do last season, and I have mentioned numerous occasions that Martial, his ceiling is like about up here, and he's currently on this level here. So I don't think we've seen the best of Martial. Even last season, I don't think we've seen the best. He's got an unbelievable amount of potential, but it's just a matter of him willing to obviously showcase that to Jose and show that he's willing to fight for his place. He did get a lot of praise from Jose after the game, and he said that basically Jose said, I've seen the good attitude from him in that game, and he's showing that positivity, and it's good to see us have a new signing for the rest of the season. And that's absolutely beautiful to hear from Jose. He has had a lot of criticism from Jose, and looks like Jose's giving him fucking the praise he deserves. He was fantastic today. Moving on to Waza, he did get a goal. I thought Waza was fucking solid. I'm going to give him a 7. I love Wayne Rooney. If you know me, you know I love Rooney. I've been very disappointed with him for the last 3 seasons. Like I said, I really hope he can end the season on a high. It's most likely going to be his last season. I just really want him to go out, as a hero he has been for me. Flipping, I've watched United since I was about flipping 8 or something, and Rooney has basically been at the club as long as I can remember, pretty much. My whole growing up flipping watching United, Rooney's been there at the forefront, flipping carrying the club. I really hope he goes out on a high. Wayne fucking Rooney, come on, son. Yeah, come on, Rooney, you can flip and do this. I don't know if I've given him a rating or not. I'm just gonna give him 7.5. If I've given it already, I'm just an idiot on that. But yeah, that other side, it was a very solid performance away from home. Like I said, Liverpool are flipping lost, so drop a like just for the fact that Liverpool lost. By all means, drop a share, flipping subscribe if you're new, if you want. By all means, we're hoping to do a watch along for the Man City game, but unfortunately my dad's very selfish and he's coming back from holiday on that flipping day. If you don't know, man's Pakistani, so he's coming back from Pakistan. We ain't gonna hide that shit, are we? No, but yeah, but that's coming back from Pakistan on the Thursday, so United is in the Asian household. The mans are gonna come around to my house, but we'll probably try to do it somehow on the slide. But that other side, I hope you've enjoyed your flipping day, because Liverpool have lost. Fucking Man City gone 120 minutes and lost. Man United have won with 1 point behind City, flipping 3 points or whatever it is behind Liverpool. We're in the flipping top 4 race. Most importantly, we're still in the Europa League. That's the main thing. Hopefully Pogba's fit, hopefully Bailly's fit, and hopefully we're going to fucking go to Man City and do a flipping job on that flipping shit all over team. The preview will be out shortly. Drop a like, share, subscribe. It's been your boy Usman. Fucking what a day. Come on, United!